What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Star Wars Autopilot, where we are here with the mission Ascension to locate Ares in his base.
I detect your presence. You should not have come here.
You're good to go.
Why not? Kinda wanted to come.
Your attack will not delay me. This battle is pointless.
Impurities detected.
This destruction is unacceptable. I will not wait for my weapon to
Restore
destroy
balance.
you. Increase power to the energy shield. Lower maximum ceiling by 10 kilometers.
I have
think
seen
Ares is
this
scared.
irrational, self-destructive behavior before. Ultimately, you and Valen are failed designs.
Just like your creators.
Don't judge us. You were built by a race that exterminated itself.
I see the folly of their ways. You remain blind.
We found it. Now, release my ships before I lose my temper.
It's working, Empress. We're taking back the fleet.
Find the source of that energy shield and destroy it! The gravestone. It's free!
Critical damage. Mission incomplete. Updating Ares base control.
Ares has a base.
Commander, we snaked the gravestone right out from under Valen's nose. Weapons are still offline, but we've got shields. We're heading for... Uh-oh. Eternal Fleet warships in pursuit. Have to shake them off.
It will take decades for Iokath to recover from the destruction your kind has wrought in one day.
In this war, and we'll talk.
If you stop trying to kill us, we can discuss helping you rebuild.
Like Scorpio, you are designed only to destroy.
Defeat Purifier drones. Oh, there they are.
No survivors. Converge. Destroy. Maximum eradication.
Prepare to fire weapon on my command.
Apparently, this is the first time in a year that I've actually played a Jedi Knight.
All better.
I knew that already, because I usually play a Sith, but...
Weapon power at 90%.
Increase energy transfer rate.
Additional increase will overload weapon capacitors.
You are resilient. I believe you may be some type of virus.
We don't have to be enemies.
This is your last chance to do what's right. Shut down the weapon. Let everyone go.
I cannot permit your infection to spread further.
Empress, we've recaptured half the fleet.
We'll tow the remaining ships with tractor beams.
But we still can't penetrate that energy shield. This droid knows all about Ares. Connect to its data core and get me answers.
Ares occupies a fortress in the southern hemisphere. He is preparing to fire a weapon that will destroy us all.
What are you waiting for? Turn that fortress to dust.
It is heavily protected. Our firepower is limited.
Then you better make the most of it.
Your Geminis function suboptimally. Scorpio's free will protocols impair their judgment.
Tell me something I don't know.
I can override Scorpio's programming, restore them to default settings.
Go on.
Valen's bombarding your position. I'll draw our fire, but you need to end this.
Okay. Don't risk our best warship.
Forget about me, Theron. The Alliance can't lose the gravestone.
There is no alliance without you.
Enough. This has gone too far. Overload weapon capacitors. Fire at will.
Acknowledged.
My creators would want me to eliminate you. If you are impatient to die, stand still.
Not stand still.
If you are impatient to die, stand still.
Can he affect himself? That'd be cool. Usually not allowed.
A pointless
How dare you.
Why do you not die? If you are impatient to die, stand still.
This is about armor. In case of combat armor, enhances combat
If you are
capabilities.
impatient to die, stand still.
Does he lose it? Yeah, he does. Wow.
Overloading weapon power. This shoots the machine. If you are impatient to die, stand still.
All better.
Survival odds dropping 50%, 40%, 30%.
I actually have to destroy those worm things. Nope. Apparently not.
If you are impatient to die, stand still. unacceptable.
Goodbye, Ares. For now.
We're out of time.
Weapon disengaged.
I promised Ares we'd meet again. I lowered the planet's energy shield. We are free. You can escape Iocath, and I will liberate myself. From here, I can upload my consciousness into the planetary network. I will no longer be merely Scorpio. I will become one with Iocath.
This was your plan all along?
You led me here to destroy Ares so you could disappear into this world.
My motives were not entirely selfish. You benefited as well. All I ever wanted was the freedom to be more than a weapon or a slave. You will never comprehend what I endured from your kind. I saved your life. If I merge with Iocath, perhaps I can help defeat Valen.
Warning. Weapon capacitor overload critical. Containment failure imminent. Organic life forms in lethal danger.
The weapon's going to explode. The radiation pulse will cover the planet, kill everyone.
Not if you flee. Please, I will never trouble you again. Let me go.
Problem is, I kind of want to kill her. At the same time, I'm also the good side, so. Free.
This is the end for us. If you break your promise and threaten the galaxy again, you won't be forgiven.
I understand. Farewell. And thank you.
I'm losing patience, Gemini.
Our planetary shield has been deactivated. Our fleet can escape.
Not until my enemies are dead.
The weapon's radiation pulse will not only kill organics, it will damage Geminis. We cannot stay, Empress. We will not.
Make it obey me.
Overriding Gemini protocols. Resetting to defaults.
What is happening? My thoughts? No. Gemini, online, awaiting orders.
We're going to be friends.
It's time to go. Bring the ship around.
Just picked up 4 new bogies. We're coming in hot.
It's cool. Pull down there. No idea why that would be there. That's cool. Sell some stuff. I don't need to sell anything.
Sorry we're late. You're gonna want to time this just right. We're not gonna clear the planet in time.
Don't wait. Punch it.
We have lost contact with the pursuit vessels on Iocath.
But did they catch the gravestone?
The enemy vessel escaped.
Can you reprogram all the Geminis like you did her?
I only require a connection.
I can arrange that.
He's like a remnant of Ares or something.
Look at that. They saved our favorite parking space.
What a relief.
The best part about leaving home is coming back. I say we take the rest of the week off.
You've certainly earned it. I'll prepare an Alliance status report. Find me when you're ready for the debrief.
Sounds good. Speak to Lana Beneko. That gonna lead to the start of the next one?
Admiral Ago's
Because if it
doing the
isn't,
best he can.
I might go do a companion
There are
quest.
limited resources. Things are tough.
Companion mission. Go see. We can always cancel the cinematic.
Good news, Commander. Just before we escaped Iocath, Scorpio sent technical readouts to us. We're using them to enhance the gravestone.
It's her farewell gift.
The ship will remain dry docked until the upgrades are complete. It'll be some time before it's ready for action. Our scout reports Iocath's radiation levels are still dangerously high. They disrupt navigation, comm signals. We can't get close enough to explore. And we've seen nothing of Scorpio, assuming she did merge with Iocath.
Hope she did.
I think we've seen the last of her. When we parted ways, she seemed almost happy.
It's more than she deserves. Regardless, we have no way of knowing when Iocath will be safe to explore again. When that changes, you'll be the first to know. There's been no change in Senya's condition. The doctors have done all they can. The rest is up to her.
Any news on her son?
What have we learned about Arkan?
My agents followed his trail from Tython to Dantooine, but it went cold after Nar Shaddaa. Alliance intelligence won't stop hunting Arkan. We will find him. I've been meaning to ask. How did you defeat Valen aboard the gravestone?
I didn't. Valkorion triggered conditioning buried deep in Valen's mind. She wanted to strike me down, but she couldn't.
I see. That must be agonizing for Valen, but it's good news for the Alliance. Despite all we've endured, we're stronger than ever.
Do not surrender to self-delusion. If not for my conditioning, Valen would rain death upon this world. You are strong, but you are never safe.
I need a fleet that obeys my commands without question. Give it to me.
Connecting to Gemini frequency. Resetting all units to default programming. Reset complete. Awaiting input.
Vessel 9947. Destroy Vessel 3265. Everything is so much better when we know our place.
Okay then. Still a good 10 or so minutes. So let's go do a companion quest or mission. Save that for the beginning of the next video. Go over here and drag it on now. And mixological profiling. That's Nico a car. We already got him technically. Loken. Imperial Spy Master Eckhard Loken. After several decades in the game, he's retired someplace quiet. The fact he's still alive after so many years speaks for itself in terms of his worth, but his record says he's a medical doctor specializing in genetics, who did questionable work with rat ghouls. See if we got anybody who was our previous companion. M14X. Seems like a robot. Not one of ours. Talos Drellic. I know who that is. Little Boss. Tried to get... Stumbled upon a piece of tech we've never seen. Tried to get the thing working, but none of us can figure it out. Defied all precepts of engineering. That's the Jawa companion from the people. It's the foreman. Planets and song. Ilum. Desperate cries for help and justice. I think I know who that is. Freedom fight. Got a lead on potential ally that can make trip well worth your while. Contact is a Wookiee and the owner of Platform 6 Cantina. Apparently has some connection to Zukul's brutal underground fighting arena. I think that's the Wookiee companion. From one of the other class, Kaizen Fez. All those range space passages to Odyssey communication properly stopped. Now it could be nothing interference from this local star fortress maybe, or Alderaanian sunspot activity, but given the circumstances, I have to suspect something bad may have gone down. Last of his kind. I don't remember that, but I'm pretty sure that it's not one of our companions. Bonds of Duty. Rusk. Go over here. Public classes. Jedi Knight. Hey, Rusk. Let's go get Rusk. Figured that was one of them. Can't remember which ones they brought back ultimately. Hey, Rusk.
Private Murgle. Repeat subsection 8 of Article 446 of the Emergency Powers Act.
Like I read any of that.
You'll have plenty of time to in solitary confinement. You'll stay there until you can recite every regulation by heart.
Oh, yeah?
Your next violation earns you a firing squad. Understand?
Okay. I'll get you.
Report to Provost Decker for processing. Get out of here. Stars. It's good to see your face. Sorry about the undignified welcome. They don't make leashes tight enough for this lot.
Glad to see you too. Seems like climbing the ranks have been gone.
There are very few people who would choose this command, but I'm honored to shoulder the burden for the good of the Republic. Every trooper here has been condemned by the state for crimes that would make you wretch. It's my duty to keep that in check. But enough about me. Just what happened to you?
I was held captive on. Yeah. I was held captive on Zakul. Been trapped in carbonite until recently.
In carbonite? Or like before? Master Jedi, I haven't forgotten the last time we failed to strike at the Emperor. You're sure that didn't happen again?
Certain, Rusk. Rest is just detail.
Hey, that's good enough for me. What can I do to help you again?
You've got soldiers. Could really use some more troops in the Alliance.
Chancellor Maiden has deployed the Dead Man's Legion to suppress a gang war for our Hutt allies. I can't entertain any appeals to take my army elsewhere until we've mopped up here.
Perhaps I could speed that along?
That would boost operational efficiency considerably. The less time this lot spends on Nashida, the better. Our objective is to root out fugitives of the Black Sun Syndicate that fled Coruscant and establish themselves here. I need intelligence about their workings.
Any leads?
Aside from wandering the worst parts of town and shaking things up, we've got very little to go on. Getting our hands on information from Black Sun members themselves would be the most useful. But working underworld connections could be a force multiplier. If all else fails, we may have to rely on securing illicit goods to grease some palms.
If that's all we gotta go on, we'll have to make do.
This will continue to act as my base of operations until our campaign is complete. Bring anything you find here.
Okay. Chief rank 10 influence, Provost Marshal Rusk. See mission log for details. Us reach influence rank 10 with Provost Marshal Rusk. To gain influence with Rusk, require intelligence and illicit goods by defeating Black Sun gang members and looting crates of smuggled contraband. Then return those materials into Rusk. That's gonna be rough. It's gonna take quite a long time to actually complete that, because it takes forever. Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and hit there then. It's kind of for a fast mission, but I guess not. At any rate, thanks for watching, and as always, have a great day. We'll see you next time.